Snippet number A.
Yeah.
There's some new Pokemon out running around.
Yeah.
They're on their hind legs. They're dingling and dangling around the tall grass.
We got quite a bit of new Pokemon, actually.
Apparently, so here's the deal. I'm on my honeymoon in South Dakota.
Yeah.
I'm staring up at Mount Rushmore trying to win a staring contest with Abraham Lincoln. And I'm not checking my phone too much because it's honeymoon, you know.
Right,
you focus, you enjoy the moment and stuff. Plus, we were in the Black Hills. Either we were enjoying the moment or we had no Wi-Fi, so it was just basically no social media that week. But I was able to get little tidbits from you about what was happening throughout the week, you know, like this is that. And all I saw in the preview message from you was, whoa, massive Poke leak. So this was all leaked.
Yeah.
And now it's all confirmed. I did watch the new trailer.
Yeah.
Tons of new Pokemon.
Yeah. Well, what happened, I guess, is that it was leaked prior, all the information, and then it was forcing the Pokemon Company to release the Japanese trailer early, which they released that, I think, a couple days earlier than this English one that we got. So that's what everybody was analyzing this Japanese trailer, which is what like IGN posted their rewind of, and so it was a lot of people that knew Japanese translating and figuring out what all this new information was, and then that kind of forced the American Pokemon Company division or whatever to release the English trailer version of all these new Pokemon. So I'm not sure if it was because of the leak or it was going to be released about. Now, I know that a few weeks ago or a couple weeks ago we got a news story that July 1st we were going to get some new Pokemon information. So it could have been just coincidence and like just got leaked right before it was supposed to come out. But
it's just so tricky with that stuff. They have so much information to hold on to with all these new Pokemon. Let's go through the list.
Yeah.
We got Tapu Koko.
Tapu Koko.
Or Tapakaka.
Yeah.
I don't know how you say it.
Tapu
Koko. Kako.
Yeah.
So
he's an electric fairy Pokemon. I don't know if you remember what he looks like from the photo. It's kind of to describe, everybody's listening on audio, so it's like this, somebody described it, I think Callie Plaguey, as a Majora's Mask almost looking Pokemon. It kind of has a shell of some sort that,
and isn't it the guardian of like one of like the Northwest Islands or something?
Yeah, they actually released like a really good description of all these Pokemon and what they actually are, and I figured we wouldn't actually get into all that. We'd give our initial sort of impressions of them.
If there was only one or two, sure, we talked about all the starters, which you can find over on gaming.youtube.com/Koppai Gaming. We talk about the individual starters and some of those, but I mean, yeah, we don't have time to go through all those. But I mean, yeah, it looks. We have the theory that Manjurna, I believe is the name.
Yeah.
Manjurna or something.
Man-made Pokemon.
It's the man-made Pokemon that I think is going to be the guardian of the man-made island.
Yeah.
And I think each island will have its own guardian, and this will be the one of that respective island.
Yeah.
We'll see more and stuff. But I mean, they'll probably all be fairy, I'm assuming. All the guardians will probably be fairy. Is Manjurna like steel fairy, I thought?
Yeah, I think so. I think that's
and
correct.
So it's probably, this is electric fairy. We'll probably have like water fairy, fire fairy, etc., etc.
They need to get those fairies out there since it's a relatively new typing, and
I don't really remember too many Pokemon that have two like names. You know what I'm saying? Tapu Koko. There's like a space in the name.
I know, that's what I thought too when I saw Mr. Mime. We got
Mr. Mime.
There's not many.
I really can't think of too many.
Like, what isn't one besides Mr. Mime? Like, that came to mind.
Or Mime Jr.
Yeah.
Mr. Mime Jr.
Yeah. And
leave your comments down below. If you comment down below with a Pokemon that we missed, you win an upvote on your comment. And we will upvote it, and we'll say thank you for your comment.
Yeah.
And
Guaranteed,
we will upvote it. The next one, these next two, I believe, were the evolutions of that grubby guy.
Yep.
That we saw at E3.
Yeah. Charjabug and Vikavolt. Charjabug looks a bit like a little bus or something.
Yeah, I thought it looked terrible.
Yeah,
it looks like a what is it, like a it starts with an M. Maggot.
Oh, yeah,
just like maggots and stuff, like crawling on your ravioli.
It's almost caterpillar-y, like, though, too, in a way. But
it does seem like a box.
It does seem like a very pointless intermediary evolution stage that's
it's
like
a Metapod.
Yeah. It's like, why do they even make these evolutions anymore that are just kind of a waste of time?
I think you have yourself a Caterpie.
Yeah.
And when a Caterpie loves you very much, it evolves into a Metapod. And I think, like, if you can stick with a Metapod through Harden... Yeah. And like evolve that guy up.
It made me rewatch. I just the other day I went back and saw that scene again in like season 1 of Pokemon where Ash and that samurai guy send out their Metapods
and they both
harden
down.
and it's like and the one hardens and
the
then
sun's shining down.
Yeah, Pikachu's like sipping on some lemonade and Misty's like just bathing out in the sun because it's taking so long. It's like, man, that's brilliant. Like, I love Metapod.
And they start to do struggle after a while.
Yeah.
I was thinking of the episode where where Caterpie and Pikachu are talking about like how he's going to evolve into Butterfree one day, and Pika Pika.
Yeah.
It's like such like a heartwarming scene, but you have no idea what they're talking about.
Yeah.
But no, they're clever names too. Like I didn't realize until you said it out loud, but Chargebug, like it's a Chargebug.
Yeah.
And it's really
like a battery Pokemon, I think is what it's described as. The
Yeah.
battery Pokemon. It might even be one of its special like the thing it has, the special ability. But Vikavolt, I felt, looked kind of cool.
I love they did it in like X and Y too. But, like these little bug Pokemon that have the wings, they flutter so quickly, and it's like just really well done animation that like makes it look as if they're flying, and it's not like it looks as if they just really programmed it so the wing animations are moving so fast, but there's transparent, so like it just makes a natural effect of like this really things. And yeah, it looks like kind of like clip at you and stuff.
Yeah,
very cool thing too, where it's just that classic. You have this bug guy, and he grows, and he's gonna evolve into the Beedrill. He's gonna evolve into like that just epic.
Yeah.
Like everyone's gonna want a Vikavolt when they start off. You know, it's just gonna be like the cool electric.
Yeah.
An electric bug is just a cool combination. I think.
Yeah, definitely. He looks almost like a little taser thing that he can like tase you with.
Just stab right into your heart.
And then we got Drampa, is the normal dragon type Pokemon that looks kind of like
the
never-ending story guy, or Puff the Magic Dragon or something like that. It's
very Japanese, Chinese, or Chinese dragon sort of thing.
I guess literally translates to Grandpa Dragon. And yeah, I think it's a really cool looking Pokemon too. I love the design of it, the little wavy look, and how it looks like little waves are splashing on it.
And it fits into the 3D theme really well. Like I don't know how the sprite would look for it, but it looks so good in 3D.
It looks like if it was a like a marshmallow in like Lucky Charms, or it just looks like it's edible. Like it looks. Some of these new Pokemon,
I bet there's people in the Pokemon world that are gonna go out and shoot a Drampa in the head.
Yeah, I felt that some of these new Pokemon, like we get into like Cutiefly and Bruxish. Some of them just have this like marshmallowy quality to them that's just kind of fluffy and almost.
Maybe they're designing them with the idea in mind of eventually making them all plush toys.
Yeah.
Maybe they're hinting at a future Pokemon plush line. 800 plushes that you can put on your bed, like Beanie Babies.
Yeah, they really need to make just a way that you could, like, not manufacture all of them, but a website, kind of like the Xbox create your own controller sort of thing, where you just go on and order a Pokemon so that they'd only have to produce what people are actually interested in, but still have, since they have all these models of them, it seems like maybe they could figure out.
I'm surprised they're not like I'm surprised there's not a huge 800 amiibo line, or especially like the amiibo cards. We need to get some of those on with the Pokemon franchise. That would take the Pokemon trading card company to the whole new level if they could do all that.
Hey, just a second. Cut this out.
No, podcast. I'm gonna keep it in. Oh yeah. We'll keep it in.
Yeah, I made it more.
Yeah, more entertaining. Here, while you do that, let's take a drink break. Everyone that's listening at home, pull out your drinks. This episode of Koppai 28 is brought to you by Dr. Pepper. Fuel your wild side.
Yeah.
I think that's actually Cheetos, isn't it?
Probably.
I don't know. And we're also sponsored by Starbucks.
Yeah.
And we're also... I have a job interview on Wednesday. Yeah, for a media position. Which would be cool, because then I could work from home and do Koppai and my job all at once. Moving on. Bruxish.
I think this might be my least favorite of the ones that we've seen so far. It's pretty colorful, though. It's that fish that looks a little bit... It's kind of piranha looking, but it's very colorful. It's kind of feminine looking because it's got the pinker colors, like a pink and yellow combo sort of thing, but it's very decorated and just looks like it has an attitude. Looks a little bit, I don't know, just flamboyant, I guess, of a Pokemon.
Like flamboyant goldish.
Goldfish, yeah.
Like goldish, though.
Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah. Or
Yeah, I'm like, you saying goldfish, but like left out the F. It's
Goldish.
Like, yeah.
Like Grandma could never say Nintendo. She'd always be like Nintendo.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, Grandma, you're the worst. It's an N64. But no, yeah, I don't know. I don't. Honestly, though, to be fair,
Yep.
all of these look good.
Yeah.
The only one that rubbed me the wrong way was Charjabug. All of the others, I think, are like very good, solid Pokemon designs, which is actually like a very solid batch.
Actually, the one, I guess. Okay, let's Cutie Fly. We'll go through Cutie Fly.
Was it cute?
Quick.
Was it cute Fly? Clever name.
Yeah.
It goes back to those good old days where Pokemon were just like animals or insects.
Yeah, definitely.
Like it's a fly and it's cute, Cutie Fly, Rat-Tata.
I wonder what its size is going to be. I didn't look at that info compared to like now your trainer's going to be standing next to him. So
you just like, well, I think they kind of showed it in the battle, didn't they? And it was like, I mean,
yeah,
they enlarged certain ones like that a little bit. Like,
I don't know. I think they try to keep it fairly accurate. Like Caterpie is going to be pretty small down there.
Caterpie is super tiny. Yeah.
But yeah, the one that kind of I thought maybe was questionable to me was Togedemaru. I think.
Which is like...
It's like a Togepi, Pikachu, Marill sort of fusion hedgehog thing.
It looks awesome.
Yeah, it's like a new Togepi. I kind of got the vibe from it since it has that Toga.
And what's the one in Pokemon X and Y that was new? That was like could plug into things. Like its tail was literally like an outlet, and it was like basically the new Pikachu and stuff. It started like with a D. It was like Dakrat or something like that. People know what I'm talking about. Yeah. Once again, leave it down below. If you guess it right, we'll give you.
Yeah, it looks like yet again this is the new Pikachu sort of thing that they're trying to go.
What's weird though is how clearly the name is Togepi, like Togepi, Togedemaru, or whatever.
Yeah. Well, it must have something to do with like a baby Pokemon.
Yeah.
Like a baby. I would assume that it's gonna evolve into something interesting.
I wondered though if like there's gonna be like crossbreeding.
Like
could you breed maybe like a Pikachu with a Togepi and make a Togedemaru?
I'm not sure.
That'd be so cool because it's electric steel or something. There's Togekiss, there's Togepi, and there's Toga like something else. I thought.
Yeah. Togepi has some pretty cool evolutions. That one.
What in the world was that?
Fireworks.
Oh, fireworks outside, 4th of July weekend. That was some terrifying stuff right there.
Well, that was that one week that, sort of off topic, when I think you were at the show.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, just explosions everywhere. I'm like, the world's ending. Yeah. I go running outside, and like other neighbors are running outside to check it out. And it was like, man, this is it. This is the end.
Yeah.
But,
I think everyone's
dogs everywhere are thinking that like constantly.
Yeah, just constant explosions and screams.
But yeah, back to Togedemaru.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was just like the one thing I didn't like about it, I guess, was the face was just a little derpy to me or something. Yeah. It was like the nose and then just the constant
it's that
smile.
Wannabe Pikachu thing. I like when they have the 3D animations. Like I love it with Litten, where when Litten like kind of scowls or bends over, like his back fur, like little flames come out, and like it's actually like an animation for it, which I know like has to take extra time to do extra 3D modeling and stuff like that. And this one does the same thing, where he kind of like you said, he's like a little hedgehog, like where his spikes spike out, and it just looks so cool. And I don't know, I think he looks cute and cuddly.
Yeah, I think I have kind of a mixed feeling about it because I do like the Togepi sort of thing. I figure it's probably going to evolve into something interesting. I was like, it seemed so close to like there was just couple little things about it that maybe rubbed me the wrong way. Like I thought if you would have maybe made his face like Yungoos, I was kind of just thinking about how he has constantly that scowl on his face and those teeth that are like barred, and he just kind of has those like V teeth or whatever and a scowl constantly. I was like, I kind of didn't like that it's just a constant like angry face on him. And
I hate those teeth on Yungoos.
Yeah,
the rest of his design is awesome.
Yeah, that's what I kind of thought, and I'm kind of the same way with this. And maybe it'll grow on me more. I figure Yungoos already kind of has been growing on me. Rockruff is the next Pokemon, and I think that was the one that was initially leaked in that in that trailer, that alternate trailer, and then in the magazine they I think officially came out with him. And then also Kamala I think was the other one. That's that koala-looking Pokemon. More descriptions were released for those guys. It's rock and normal types. They look really cool. I really like those Pokemon. I'm excited to see what they end up doing. And then we got to see another good look at Zygarde's different forms. Got the 50% form, 10%, and complete, and they're all Dragon and Grounds, and they look really cool.
Yeah, really cool. Really, we've talked about it in the past, I think, with our other Zygarde discussion. If you look through our Koppai thumbnails on our YouTube page, you can find a snippet of that. Zygarde's complete form will be on there, and we discuss like our thoughts behind that and why he wasn't included in Z, or like why there wasn't a Z.
Yeah.
But I'm really interested to see if Zygarde plays any part in the story. But
it seems like maybe somehow he does. I don't know, because they also showed like there's those little larvae. I don't know how that all works. I need to maybe research it a little bit more. But there's like these little what was that one Pokemon that was in Black and White that was basically like a cell, you know what I'm talking about? That was in like some sort of plasma ball. It looks kind of like that, only like a Zygarde little
Soloist, Solosis or something like that. Yeah, because he's like his very tiny form and stuff. And I wonder,
do you need those to accompany to make him go into his?
It's this whole thing of like just messing with Pokemon. There's this man-made Pokemon. There's this weird sort of Pikachu Togepi thing. Yeah, and then there's all these different forms of Zygarde. I just wonder if that's gonna be some sort of theme.
I do kind of like that they are, like they can make a Raichu Mega Evolution or something like that. Yeah. You know, they can do these evolving Pokemon in ways that are not necessarily an evolution, but a way to tweak them in other ways, which is really cool to add that element into the already super deep mechanics that they have. And I love Mega Evolutions. I've loved like basically every sort of way that they've taken a Pokemon and allowed you to do different forms, so like even Rotom and stuff, so somebody can be like, I prefer to have this type of Rotom, or somebody's like, I perfected this, and so that's really cool, and I'm excited to see. It seems like they have a lot of potential to keep expanding that really. And
with all of the splicing and stuff, like the splicing thing being a logo, and Ash kind of splicing with his Greninja and becoming like one with that. I just wonder if that's going to play some sort of theme into the game of just this connection with your Pokemon and kind of taking Pokemon to the next level. Really, really cool.
So yeah, those are the new Pokemon. You can go check out all the info for them, I'm sure, on Pokemon.com.
Moving on.
We also got a new Pokemon coming to the arcade version of Pokken Tournament. And we don't know which Pokemon this is going to be yet. I think that it's... who makes... It's like Bandai Namco.
And then
they're going to announce Tekken. Which Pokemon is coming to Pokken. And that's going to be coming to the arcade version first, and I'll assume that it's probably going to be coming to all versions.
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
Like, why not?
And so probably going to be a new Pokemon Sun and Moon Pokemon.
I hope that they continuously do that and add new Pokemon to that game, because I really need to go back in and play more Pokken Tournament and actually like beat through the tournament thing and everything. That was really fun to do.
My guess is it will be Charge-a-Bug. It's coming to Pokken Tournament.
Yeah. I actually could see them doing that and somehow pulling it off. It's like, what? Charge-a-Bug is like a new Pokemon?
Crawling all over your face. I can't get it out. It's just like snipping at your eyeballs.
But yeah, that's exciting.